Hello everyone, Mauricio here from Tico Laser Creations. Today we're here with the HaoTian RF460. This is the metal tube c02 laser machine. And what we're going to be doing today for the first time is to use the rotary attachment that comes with this machine from Pascal. This video will provide a step-by-step guide for setting up the rotary attachment on this specific machine. I already did some testing to find out the correct steps per rotation for this rotary. In this case, the steps per rotation are 8,000. Hopefully this video can be helpful to have you engraving cups and other round objects in no time. All right, the first thing will be to power on the machine. It will do the initial setup and homing process. Then we will bring the rotary up to the working table, center it, and do a quick pre-alignment. One thing that you will probably notice right away is that this rotary comes with two sets of cables on its motor rather than almost any other rotary out there that only has one. The reason for that is that this machine uses servo motors to be able to accomplish the high speeds, and those motors come with two sets of cables. That makes it slightly different than your regular c02 laser with stepper motors. Next, we will be lowering the bed to get the necessary clearance to work with our rotary. Up next, we're just going to lower the front door. At this point, we will have a much better access so we can move into our next step, which is to align the rotary to the gantry so our design is straight in the part we will be engraving. There are many ways people do the alignment of the rotary, but in my case, I use this very nifty tool I call the Align Perfect. There is no guessing and no close enough kind of approach here. This tool will get you a perfect alignment, period. It has a one-time calibration, and once that is done, you can align with your gantry, the rotary, or any material. I have no idea how I lived without this tool before. It literally takes seconds to align materials and parts inside the laser. Definitely one of my favorite creations. The next thing is going to be to place the cup in the chuck. We pull back the back stopper and mount the cup, release the back stopper, and that kind of aligns the cup already. At this point, we proceed to adjust the jaws to tie them up to the cup, so the rotation is smooth. In this case, I'm using one of my other accessory creations, which is the jaw adjust knob tool. I hate the normal big metal T-shaped tool that comes with the chuck rotaries, so this one takes care of all those annoyances, making it super simple to adjust the jaws, and to make it even better, it has a magnetic tip, so you can stick it anywhere in the machine that is convenient. The rotary comes with two sets of jaws, the internal grip jaws and the external grip jaws. Sometimes different parts need a different approach to effectively hold them with the chuck. I also, for larger cups, use my 3D printed jumbo jaws, very helpful for larger coffee tumblers, like Yetis or small dog bowl, up to 103 millimeters in diameter. Next, we will make sure that the laser beam is centered to the highest point in the cup. And then move into making sure we have the correct focal distance between the nozzle and the top of the cup. With this machine in particular, I find out that enabling the rotary and light burn before I connect the wires is the best approach. Otherwise, you may get some erratic behaviors. With that said, we are going to go to light burn and select your RF460 machine in case you have other machines connected. Next, we go to the rotary menu and enable the chuck rotary, enter the steps per rotation, which, as we mentioned before, those are 8,000 for the specific rotary, and below that you can enter your object diameter. We are almost ready. Now we gain access to the panel on the right side of the machine. We will identify the Y-axis driver, which is clearly labeled, and we will disconnect the to-plug connectors in the middle of it. They will be the exact same time of connectors as the ones coming from your Rotary's motor. At this point, plug in the connectors coming from your Rotary and you are ready to go. Now, if you push the buttons that normally move your Y-axis, your Rotary will turn. Then back in Lightburn, you can set the graphic or design you will like to engrave and send it to the machine to engrave the cup or object you are working on. Today, I'm not focusing on how to use Lightburn. For that, you will find hundreds of videos in YouTube, but rather we are working on how to connect and get the Rotary to work correctly on your RF460. Okay, here we can see how the machines is nicely engraving the work. I chose for this cup, which is my Tico Laser Creations logo and my HaoTian Friends logo. I wanted to push my boundaries a bit more and do a full wrap ring at the bottom of the cup, and wow. I normally don't do any full wraps, but I liked it so much how that bottom ring came out that I decided to do one at the top too. Finally, here I'm using my jaw adapters for large items, running a dog bowl with a diameter of 180 millimeters, and it came out fantastic. I'm impressed by the Z-axis capacity in this RF460 machine. Okay, everyone, I really hope that this video has been helpful in some way. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to post in the comments. And most importantly, don't forget to click the like button and follow me for more laser-related content. Tico Laser Creations. Thank you.